Hey, let's see. We gotta get on over here to our people. Hey. Good morning. Come on in this room. Let me see. I'm trying to fix this lighting. Good morning. And you already, let me see. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. But you already know. Wrong song. Why they do that to us? I don't know. Let me see, because we need this up in here this morning. It's okay. Well, maybe we don't need, maybe the melodies of the Lord is all we need in the name of Jesus. I'm going to prepare this for us for the end of this live though, because I had it was coming, it was ready, but it's gone now. So hello, come on in this room, share this with somebody who may need a little bit of motivation and encouragement, a little mindset change up in here. Okay, y'all already know how it is. I'm gonna be looking back and forth. I'm recording here and I'm recording there, so I'm gonna be looking back and forth. All right, and today we are going to be talking about 6 steps to manifesting. Okay, so manifestation. I need to give y'all a little bit of background of why I'm so spiritual, why I'm so connected to the universe and in the spirit world, and I take that and I use it in the real world. I use it when I'm operating and trying to work with people, and I use it in my decision making. I use it to influx my bank account. So oftentimes what I find is that I end up apologizing in a certain type of way, like a meeting I just had this morning briefly. It wasn't a formal meeting, but I ended up apologizing for how my mindset worked and how I operate and how I know that I cross my T's and dot my I's because of who I operate through, who operates through me, right? So I need to stop apologizing for it and just definitely just carry it on out. And so I'm giving you this information so you can do the same thing. Do not apologize. Be unapologetically you. Unapologetically you. Do you understand me? Especially if you know you're operating from a righteous place. Especially if you know that your heart is clean. Especially if you know that you know what the hell you're talking about. Make sure you stand on that. And one way to manifest things in your life, it stems from, of course, having faith. You definitely have to have faith and you have to have a vision. But more so, you have to be so on who you are. There cannot be any loopholes between what you desire to manifest in your life and you. Who you are in your life. Why are you manifesting these things that you desire? It's simply because of who you are, right? It's so crazy. I made a mistake and posted the pre-video on Talk of the Street in the same page. Listen, it's Monday. And people are liking it and commenting and all that type of stuff. It's crazy. I don't know. God had a plan, I guess. Or maybe it was just my mess up. I don't know. Either way, it's working for my good. So, 6 steps to manifesting. Y'all got your paper? You got your pencil or your pen? You got your little tablet? Got your headphones up? You got me turned up all the way or turned down because I talk too loud? I don't know. You done shared this already with the people in your friends list? Have you shared it to a particular group? Did you wake somebody up this morning and say, hey, you need to listen to this lady? Have you done all of those things? Let's begin. So, the ministry though, I'm life and business, and I'm pretty sure that I have told you guys that so many times, but I want to make sure that it becomes a part of my introduction and that people understand that business is my ministry. Definitely my ministry, and I make a profit from it, and I generate a charity and nonprofit operation from it as well. So business is definitely my ministry, and the only way that I'm able to operate the way that I operate and join forces with people that I do and get out of situations that I need to get out of, is because of God. It's because of the Most High. It's because of the assignment over my life, and it's because that I have surrendered myself to that spirit. Now, I don't know what your religion is. I don't know what your religion title is. I don't know, how deeply connected you are to, how your relationship is with the Most High. But I encourage, every video that I do is intentional, and I encourage you to form a relationship with the Most High so you can understand your assignment, right? Because it's important to understand your assignment, to be able to see and identify when you are slightly a part of someone else's. That's how the oiled machine is going to run effectively. Now, you look at technology, anything technology wise or industrial that you have that operates in a certain type of way, right? Look at that thing. You have all types of bolts and nuts and screws and wires and all that other type of stuff that happens, and you can almost see. You see stuff if you're looking down at this thing, you see things going in different directions. You see everything. You see maybe this thing going like this, but the other one's spinning, whatever. But without a shadow of a doubt, if one of those things mess up, if one of these bolts or screws or nuts fall or become damaged, no matter if it's in the east wing or the west wing, it's going to mess up the whole operation. And that's what we need to be aware of in our life. It's how we operate, how we move, what we do. It potentially affects somebody else. And so that's why you have to make sure that you're doing the best that you can do in your life, that you have identified your purpose, because sometimes we can't stop. Like sometimes we can't avoid the inevitable when things are going to happen. And we may be connected to someone who may got some things going on in their life that they trying to get together. But unfortunately, we done got caught up in their karma. And sometimes it happens like that. You get caught up in somebody else's karma. So now God has to straighten the way. He got to go and fix some hearts. He got to go and close some doors and open some new ones. He got to talk to some people who won't even supposed to be a part of it because the other people done messed up. He got to do some things. But all in all, that's how you stand in your faith the whole entire time that those things are going to work out. You become honest. You can communicate with individuals and let them know that, hey, listen, there's a spiritual warfare happening in our operation. So listen, if you're faithful and you're obedient to your assignment, then you will be faithful and obedient to the patient and to the weight that we have to endure, baby. Okay. That's a huge part of manifesting, a huge part of manifesting your desires in life. It starts with you, and it ultimately starts with faith. I truly believe that faith is the difference between life and death. Okay, listen, I explained it on Bible Study in the Hood one time. You can go on after this video, go on and check out Collective Consciousness Regime. It should be a few of our ministry videos up there from last quarter. But today, you already know it is Manifesting Mondays with Mindset Coach Lady CEO. And so all of this spiritual stuff, it comes from a place in my heart because I am a young minister in faith and president of a nonprofit organization called Collective Consciousness. Y'all heard of that before, Collective Consciousness Regime. And on Thursdays, we produce our Bible study as we allow God to finish laying out the path for us, so we can figure out what else is coming. I know a congregation is coming. I know a building is coming. I just don't know when it's coming. But in the meantime, in between time, my co-leader and we produce Bible Study in the Hood. So come on if you don't. And it don't mean you stupid. That just means that you're not filled all the way up and you don't know it all yet. You feel what I'm saying? You still got some room to be encouraged. You still got some room to learn the truth. You still have room. But yeah, I'm a young minister in faith. And Collective Consciousness is my ministry. It's my nonprofit organization. And in study, we bring you the word, law, and love of the Most High God. We also have community volunteer opportunities for anyone seeking community service hours. You will be called a beautiful butterfly. I don't know if you guys may have, you may remember beautiful butterflies if you've been following me for a long time. This is definitely a new page here in my personal page that's new. It's new here, but I got a page that got over 5,000 friends on it already. I can't fit nobody. That's why I had to make new stuff. But you may remember beautiful butterflies. We used to go to the Veteran Hospital every third Saturday and just have fun, cook and dance, feed those people up in there. So you will be definitely considered a beautiful butterfly if you come and need some volunteer hours. So to get more information on that, just hit me up at info@ladyceo.biz. You can find Bible Study in the Hood on IG and Facebook at Bible Study in the Hood. Okay. So on with our lesson to manifesting. 6 steps to manifesting in your life. Before we get there though, listen, the Holy Spirit won't let me go. It's some things to be said. So in Deuteronomy, this is the verse of today on this wonderful Monday. All right, let's soak this up. So the verse of today comes from Deuteronomy 7:9. Okay, and it says, "Understand, therefore, that the Lord your God is indeed God. He is the faithful God who keeps his covenant for thousands, generations, and lavishes his unfailing love on those who love him and obey his commandments." Hallelujah. What? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It said, I'm going to go, hold on. It said, he is the faithful God, okay, who keeps it. So if you're looking for somebody to be faithful in your life, if you're looking for someone that loves you and respects you so much, right, that you can count them faithful in your life, it's God. Hold on. You ain't got nobody else. It's God. Hold on. It said he is the faithful God who keeps his covenant for 1,000 generations and lavishes his unfailing love on those who love him and obey his commandments. And guess what? All you got to do is love him back and obey the commandments. That's all you get. That is all you got to do. And we sitting up here talking about something. Well, how, God? We sitting up here talking about something. Well, why you ain't make it work yet, God? Is you doing what you got to do? Have you identified your purpose? Because all of this inheritance, all of this abundance, all this peace, all this prosperity, it's already yours. All this love, all this faithfulness, it's already yours. All you have to do is do the work, because faith without work is dead. Listen, a lot of things without faith is dead, but we ain't gonna talk about that today. We gonna talk about that today. So that's the verse of the day, Deuteronomy 7:9. So the way that I see my life set up now, because I was in a spiritual transition, I can almost bet that I'm going to be teaching from Deuteronomy 7:9 this week on Bible Study in the Hood. I can almost, I kind of know my daddy by now and the way this life been set up, honey. All right, so on to the lesson. I think I done spent enough time with the preload. I'm getting good at this mental stuff. It just happens that way. Hallelujah. Running the family. Shout out to my grandma Murray. So 6 steps to manifesting. All right. So the steps to manifesting can be a simple yet complex undertaking. All right. There are numerous variations to the process of manifesting and manifestation, but 6 principles can be universally applied. Okay. So with angelic assistance, all right. I love my angels. They right here in this room right now. Every place that I be in is be so vibed out. It's because of my angels. Hallelujah. Okay. But definitely with angelic assistance, we are able to greatly amplify the power of our intentions. A vital part of angelic energy is loving acceptance. Loving acceptance. And loving acceptance even when your flesh don't want it. Even when your flesh not happy, because we don't always choose the best things all the time, and we have to surrender so we will be able to still be guided to that right thing, even when we may not understand that is right for us at the moment. Because I still tell God, you better take me, and I be kicking, screaming, hollering, crying sometimes. I'm like, you still better take me, because you know best. I'm crazy like that, I don't know. But definitely, a vital part of angelic energy is loving acceptance, because angels exist on a higher level of energy and thought. Right? They are able to help us send our requests, goals, and desires in the dimension we think of as creation. Okay, so step 1, the first step to successful manifestation is our intention. I cannot say this more. Like, I can't intention. You got to be intentional with everything you do. Like, I'm talking about every post you post, whether it's a picture or not. What is the intention behind it? What message are you relaying behind this content you putting out? Or you just want to be seen? A lot of people think that I just want to be seen, but baby, it's intention behind all of that. You see me, don't you? It's intention behind all of that. So you have to be intentional when it comes to manifestation. And that goes back to understanding your purpose and who you are, because that's the only way that you can be intentional about what it is you are trying to manifest in your life, right? We all make conscious choices to have what we want. Okay, so if you are not sure what it is that you really want, take a moment to imagine yourself having or achieving it already. How does it feel? What does it look like? I visualize myself standing on this great big old stage like Oprah with my arms out. Yes, you. And I'm not giving out cards, but I'm giving out good stuff. You get some good stuff, and you get some good stuff. And I see it already. I got on this blue dress, even though I like red. That's how I know it's real, right? Because I got on this blue dress, but I like red. My spirit is showing me. I ain't showing me. My spirit is showing me because I'm tapped into it. I'm intentional with what I want to reveal. Right? So how does it feel? How does it make you feel? If you can't picture it or feel what it's like, then maybe you're not ready for it, or you don't really want it that much after all. This is what you send out to the universe if you're not intentional, right? Maybe they don't want it for real. Maybe they don't know what they want. So be intentional, right? Be intentional. Go into your circle, go into your closet and be intentional. Be intentional. Write a list of the things that you want in your life, where you see yourself, for your husband, your wife, yourself, your kids, everything, right? All right. Now, perhaps you may even think that you can't have it or don't deserve it for some reason. That's very important, because is it a you thing? Because it be some me thing sometimes. So is it a you thing, sis? Is it a you thing, bro? If it's a you thing, get out your way. It sounds easy, and it's not that easy, but get out your way. It's that simple to receive. Get out your way, okay? Now, sometimes we give up wanting something and we believe that we can't have it. Although we don't actually stop wanting it, we just deny ourselves the desire. Kind of like that love thing I was running away from, because everybody was trying to love me. Is a post that I made. Don't worry about it. It's on my personal page. That's a whole nother story for some other day. I'm just telling you that I can relate. I can relate, definitely. Now, although we don't actually stop wanting it, though, we just deny ourselves the desire to have it. This is based upon the fear of disappointment, definitely. And the fear of disappointment undermines our intentions. We are afraid that we won't get or achieve what we want, so we give up wanting and denying ourselves the opportunity to even try, feeling unworthy. Blew up in my face. I had no idea. These lesson plans been wrote out before, but I had no idea that God was going to pull this one out today. Because guess what? Your girl needed. All right, Lord. All right. Okay. I thought we acknowledged that already, Lord. You didn't have to have me like embarrass myself on this thing today, Lord. Okay. Sheesh. That said use me, didn't it? Okay, Holy Spirit, I received that. I did say that. I did. Okay, step 2 though. So that's step 1. Make sure that you are manifesting your intention. You are being intentional. Okay. So step 2, the second step in achieving your goal is, The second step in achieving your goal or achievements is committing to having it. Okay. You have to commit yourself to having this. You have it. You have it already. Commit yourself to having this. This entails being willing to have it and all that it entails. No ifs, ands, buts about it. This really expounds on the fact of, to whom much is given, much is required. Because you can't be out here in these streets thinking that you're going to walk down streets of gold and you're going to have this big old mansion and everybody in your house going to have a car and you got all this yard space and stuff to put it in. And you think that God ain't going to put you to work before you get all that? You think it ain't going to be hard. You think you ain't going to be broke some days. You think that you not going to become a living sacrifice before God give you all of that. And if you so happen to give it without giving yourself to the Lord, then you ain't going to have it long, or you going to be miserable with it. You ain't going to enjoy it. I can bet that. I bet my whole life on that because I know my daddy. I know my daddy. So if you want to manifest, number one, be intentional. Number two, commit yourself to having it and make sure that you committed to whatever it takes. Whatever it takes in the name of the Lord, I'm going to achieve that thing. That's number two. All right, so number three. Number three is, it's all about affirmations. I can, I will, I have, I am. Those are affirmations, right? I say affirmations all day long. My favorite one is, miracles are happening and miracles are happening now. Money flows freely in and out of my life. In and out of my life. Miracles are happening and they are happening now. I am loved. I am kept. I am a queen. Okay, I am sacred sexy. Those are a bit of my affirmations. What are yours? What are yours? You're sitting up here. You want to learn how to manifest some things that you've been thinking about, but what are your affirmations? What do you tell yourself on a consistent basis that is intentional, that you can commit to? What are you affirming, right? Number four, the fourth step to a successful manifestation is being appreciative and grateful for what you already have in your life. Right? I see so many times. And sometimes it happens to the best of us. And when I say the best of us, I'm talking about the ones who be doing everything. You know, I'm talking about you. You the one to be up in that corner like, God, I did everything you told me to do, but it still didn't work out. Oh my God, Lord, I don't know what to do. You told me to do this and I did it. That don't be having nothing to do with you. It be having everything to do with the people that he needed to help that situation. Like sometimes the people that God needed to help the situation around you to help, make it operate effectively, sometimes they done messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they done messed up and it's causing you to mess up, and then it cause you to mess somebody else up on your team, and that team done messed up, and then that family got to suffer a couple weeks, and then that one too. That's how it happens, y'all. That's exactly how it happens. So getting back to being grateful when you're looking to manifest things in your life, you have to be grateful for where you are today. Like satisfied. Satisfied is a little bit blurring. Not stagnant. Not like, oh, I done enough. Not that type of attitude. It's the attitude that's like, okay, even if today was it, Lord, thank you. And sincerely mean it from your heart. Now, no fake stuff. No fake stuff. If you don't mean it from your heart, then that just means that you got a little bit more work to do. And that's okay. Like, that's okay. But when you go into that gratefulness, you seriously have to be grateful from your heart. Like dead serious. Like, you know what? Yes, I want to attain more. Yes, I aspire for greatness. Yes, no, this is not where I want to be right now. But it's where you at, dog. Like, you not where you were last month. Like, you even if you are financially, like maybe the house ain't straight yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still need stuff. Bills kind of lacking type of thing. But bro, I guarantee that something worse was happening months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee it's been worse than what it is today. Word. And sometimes we gotta identify those situations and still pull some. What it good at though? Because even when I remember when we were living and my lights was off, and then 2 months from then my water got cut off, but I still realized that God was there. Like, even through the tears, like, God was there. So Sarah Jakes Roberts, she posted something over the weekend and was like, God gets down into that bad thing with you. And sometimes we don't identify it and we miss out on the blessing. So I challenge you to identify when God has done that for you. Like, even if you're still there and you working yourself out and it may not feel good, but you can feel God in that moment. He done got in that bad with you, dog. He done got in that addiction with you, like Sarah said. You know what I'm saying? He done got in that bad relationship with you because you're covered. You gonna heal. You are right. I don't even know how I still got my mind. This thing is just, you still got your mind because God is in it with you. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. Do not wait, and don't wait to rejoice when you have received the blessing. Don't do that. Do not wait to rejoice when you have received the blessing. Rejoice while it's happening, because that shows that you're grateful to the universe, and the universe is going to bless you. The universe just wants your benevolence. That's it. You happy with where you at? You can handle where you are? Okay, well, here, I'm going to give you more. Oh, you like that? That ain't even it. Okay, I'm going to give you more then. I'm going to give you more. Like, that's the way the universe works, okay? All right, so we got to be, I think grateful is the best one here, because it actually gives you that opportunity to have your little rewards. I know as business owners, we are so strong. We just so, that won't good enough. That's my goal and I'm here. I'm not excited about it. Business owners, we tend to do that. Like, my goal is $100,000. So what? I done made 1,000 in January. Excuse me? Like, wait a minute. What? Stop. Did you thank God for that $1,000? Did you tag off of that $1,000 yet? Have you blessed somebody off that $1,000 yet? Because if not, then I think you need to pump the brakes. Like, pump the brakes just a little bit, because you ungrateful. you ungrateful. And if you don't stop, then you ain't going to get that $100,000. Right? You got to be grateful for where you are, where you at, what you got right now. Number 5 is simple, is letting go. Right? It's the 5th step to a successful manifestation. So we talked about being intentional. We talked about being intentional. We talked about having committance, being committed. We talked about those affirmations. We talked about being grateful. So now we're talking about letting go, right? 6 steps to manifesting things in your life. Hopefully they are great things. I'm not talking about bad things. 6 steps to manifesting your desires, right? So the 5th step is letting go. You have to let go. You have to let go. You have to let go. Let go. Let it go. All right. Often this step is the most difficult of all, as it entails that you release your goals to the universe so that you can prepare and deliver. You have to let go. You need to let go in order for your goals and desires to come to fruition for you. Remember to be thankful and positive for all that you have, for it is the center of your life in this moment. Let it go. So many of us do this. We be like this. We be like, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, go left though. Go left, Jesus. I know I said take the, but still, watch the pump, because my stomach, I'm a little, Jesus, why? Oh, because I don't like them people over there. Go right this time, but take the wheel. Him, take the wheel. No. You got to let it go. You got to say, Jesus, take the wheel, and have so much faith that he done took that wheel, you can kick your feet up for the next 2 days. And close your eyes. You feel what I'm saying? That's faith. That's why you have to let it go in order to receive. Because God cannot, in all your worry, and all your worsomeness, and all your, is you ready yet, God? And all of that, all of your peeking in, opening the oven, see if the bread done, and you got 5 minutes. All of that. No, you got to let it go into the universe. You got to let it go and trust the universe. Trust that it's going to happen. Trust that it's nothing you can do with that person over there until God gets to them, because they hot too hard. Their heart is too hard. And you can't deal with that. God has to deal with that. You can't open that door because in a worldly sense, you don't have the degree. You don't have the license to open that door. But God needs you to get in that door. So you got to sit yourself down and remain in peace until he opens it for you. Then you can walk in. Let go. Let go to receive. Let go. But you do it in this order. You are intentional. You have committed yourself. Okay? You are grateful. You saying your affirmations. And then you've let it go. Because what you're saying is, like, God, I did my part. I did my part. I did my part. And accepting the fact that if something still goes off track, it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. And all you have to do is say a prayer because you upset, you mad, you don't like how I feel right now, you want to punch somebody in their face. It still got nothing to do with you. Humble yourself and go sit down. Let God work that out. Let God be your redeemer. Let God get them people straight. Let God soften some hearts. Let God open that door. You done said your prayers. You said your affirmations. Okay, baby, you intentional. Great. Now let me do my job. That's what God be saying. That's what God be saying. He be saying that. He be saying that. And number six to manifesting your desires. Relax. Relax. Let go and relax. Right? On that issue. On that situation. relax, and enjoy your life knowing that you have taken all the steps to successful manifestation of your goals and desires. Know that your prayers have been heard and wait for miracles to happen in divine right timing. That's why I talk about, are you in divine flow, or are you just in a flow? You just flowing. Because some people like, I'm just going with the wind. I ain't worried about it. See, you worry too much about it. Just go with the flow. But what flow is we going with, honey? Hold on. Wait a second. What flow are we going with? You want to be going with the divine flow, because in that divine flow, you know that if you wake up today and you ain't playing that one thing on yesterday, not saying do this, don't do that, but you wake up today and you ain't playing that one thing on yesterday, but you know that in your prayer, you're gonna be given direction. Then you seek the Lord and what it is you're supposed to do. And God only told you one direction this morning. He said, go to the IRS building. I don't know. It's tax time. God said, go to the IRS building and ask them this, then, the third. I guarantee the rest of your day is going to be divinely orchestrated. You can go there. They're going to tell you some stuff. They're going to push you here. Then they're going to send you to that person. And then by the end of the day, you're going to be like, dang, well, I be there gone. Like, I done got all that stuff accomplished because God told you to go this way. And in divine flow, you went and you remained in divine flow for the remainder of the day. So you were able to keep yourself under the protection of the Lord, that spiritual orchestration over your life. But when you operate outside that thing, baby, when you operate outside divine flow and you just flowing, you've been bumped in anything, anybody, any place. Okay. And without knowing how to receive them, without, even if it's a tough situation, I guarantee once you get into that divine flow of life, baby, you'll be able to identify when it's a situation that it's like, oh, okay, so I don't really favor this, what's happening here, but I see my place. So let me do my job and get out the way. Like that, even in those moments, you feel what I'm saying? So manifesting, what do you want to manifest in your life? What do you desire your life or business look like? Right? What is the generational wealth you want to leave behind for your family? What is your legacy that you want to leave for your family? Because we come from a culture where people ain't really leave us nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like my granddaddy, he is 89 years old and he ain't leaving no house in the family. Sure wish he would have, because we done been homeless in the past 3 years. And I'm laughing right now, not because it's funny. God done put me through that. So it's my story. You feel what I'm saying? But bro, so it's up to me. It's up to me to change the narrative of my family's generational wealth and our legacy and what my grandkids see. It's up to me. So if it's up to you, I need you to start manifesting some desires in your life and manifesting generational wealth, manifesting abundance, manifesting peace, manifesting breaking chains. You got to break those chains because we come from a lineage of depression, anxiety. We come from a lineage of slavery, slave mindset. We come from a lineage of abuse and neglect. So I'm going to need you to start manifesting breaking chains and manifesting generating wealth and manifesting leaving behind a legacy, because it's important. We got to change the mindset. We got to change the narrative. And the way that we change the narrative is to change our mindset. Right? 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 Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes. So we are in the first quarter of the year, business and life-wise. Business trajectory, I knew that business was going to be so full in the month of January for me. Life has also been full in the month of January for me. What I realized now, you guys, just by being in meditation and being in the midst of those shifts and transitions in my life in January, I promise it was like 2 spiritual shifts that happened. What I realized, though, is that this quarter, everybody has been preparing for 2020. Yes, when January hit, I'm going to do da-da-da-da-da. When da-da-da-da-da. And I'm going to do, yeah, 2020. Okay, cool. So your plans, our plans started January 1st, right? Everything that we were planning, all of that other stuff. So if your January and your February and a little bit of your March is still not a tight of an operation as you will have it, if your household is still not running on a routine that you would like it to be on, if you have not successfully completed or even introduced into your new year goals, then what the spirit and the universe has told me is that is okay. If you've acknowledged it, that's the bonus. Because this quarter isn't for perfection. This quarter is specifically for trial runs and to get you prepared for what's going to happen in the rest of the year. So you have 90 days. We just dropped 30. You have 60 more days to cross your T's and dot your I's. Make sure that you cover costs for all liability in the future. All of that, like making sure that your system processes are working, the kids are on a routine, your household is operating effectively. Because if your household is not operating effectively, then it's going to soon spill over into your career or business. And then you're going to be wondering why you're late to work, or you didn't make it to work, or business is a little bit more bumpy than usual. I'm not saying that this year is going to be all peaches and cream, but I am saying that you will be able to handle it way better if you properly set your mindset on how the universe is orchestrated. Okay? This is not, baby, this ain't nothing. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm only recommending what to do, because I had to seek the Lord. Do you hear me? On this, I'm like, Lord, hold on. Cause 2020 is supposed to start like this. Like, it's gonna be so busy. Am I gonna lose sleep for the remaining 11 months? Am I gonna be so, Lord, confusion, Lord God, facades, Lord God, oh my God, distraction, Lord God, bind it up, take it, throw it away. I don't want it. And the Lord said, yeah, try runs. Definitely. Things are going to be full. You're going to have to see everything. Everything is going to happen. All of your stops are going to have to be pulled out to even make sure the stops is good. Like, all of those things going to have to be pulled out in this quarter right here, because we ain't got time. When month 4 comes, for real, when month 3 come in the middle. But when month 4 comes, it's gone, baby. It's gone for real then. Like, it's gone. That's what the Spirit told me, so I'm just telling you. But anyway, this has been Monday Motivation, Mindset Coaching, and Manifestations with Lady CEO, y'all. I'm getting ready to go over there to my old page where I can't accept no more friends at, and I'm getting ready to do a Man Crush Monday little spiel, because I've been giving them some little information. I come from a family full of men. Men raised me, definitely. And I got a lot of game, right? I do. I have a lot of game. I have a lot of experience in the game that men have as well. But I want to use my opportunity in my end to give some information to my men, right? To help them, because a few of them are wondering why they're not Men Crush Monday today on somebody's page. But that's because they need to become Men Crush material. It ain't all about your dick game, fellas, or your pockets at all. Because women making their own money now. And it's vibrators out there bigger than you. I'm going to go ahead about my business. Go on and follow me on my old page if you want to catch this Man Crush Monday little spiel that I'm giving. Ladies, I am not a trader. I am not trading on us. But they need some help. And I'm a woman who leads to follow. So if there's some men out there who need a little bit leading so we can then follow them after they get straight, then that's my duty. And that's what I'm here to do. So I see you guys on Wellness Wednesday for a little bit more of Mindset Coaching with Lady CEO. Peace. I hope I bless somebody. Make sure you share this with somebody who is trying to desire to manifest things in their life or business. Okay?